today.
I don't know. It was like it was yesterday.
I don't think that's what it was like yesterday.
That's it.
It was wispy, but it was like wispy, like straight up. It was like wisped at the ceiling. So.
I thought that was by design.
No, that was just me wanting to put my hair up. No, this isn't even by design. I just happened to put my hair up again because when I exercise, I likes to put my hair up. But sometimes it falls in a way that's like, oh, that's cute.
It is cute.
Most of the time, it does not fall in a way
I think it does.
that says it's cute. So
it does.
It's very wispy. Go with gold, crispy. Name that movie.
It's like Taco Tiki.
It's one of my sister's or one of my mother's favorites. Good morning, Jessica said, hello, favorites, movies. Good morning, Heath. Oh, gosh. No. Good morning, Dre. Hi, D-Dads. Glad that you're here. Good morning, Good Doctor says, good morning, Whack Fam. Gigi's here says, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. How are you today? Doing great. Rosalind's here says, good morning, everybody. No. Mom's here says, hey, good morning, Mom. Did you hear the quote that I did? Tanya said, good morning. I am here and on time. Well, 2 points for you, Tanya, for being here and on time. No, not the notebook. And TC's here says good morning. Dre says happy Friday. Same. CC says good morning. Autumn and Richard and the family. You right. Mom said no. Repeat. I said go with gold, crispy. I mean you're gonna know exactly what it is. I was seeing if anyone else. Ew, not Boogie Nights. Absolutely not. I did not realize how many famous people were in that movie. Good morning, Sylvia says good morning, happy Friday. Gail says good morning, Autumn and Richard. Jean's here says good morning, Autumn and Richard. Made a live in a long time. Yeah, Hawks. I did not get to finish the game last night, but I did see where they won. Sorry for little baby Kyler Murray.
I think they're both the same size.
What do you mean they evened it back up? They were both 6-3.
No, but Arizona won when Seattle played them last.
You're right. Yeah, evened it back up. Okay, I get it.
They're in the lead of their division. So
yeah, I thought you meant the record. I thought you meant their records, but you're talking about like playing each other. Like that's 2 out of 3. You know what I'm talking about.
They both won in their homes.
Yes. Kathy said, yay, it's Friday.
It's going to be a battle for the future now.
Hello. You're right. Let's see. Cece said that's from Sister Act. You're correct. More notably
that
from
was
Sister Act 2.
50th. Yes.
Yes.
Get that around 50.
Yeah, Sister Act 2.
I was gonna say the Hobbits.
Oh my gosh, the Lord of the Rings. I'm sick of you. So I'm excited because right now this is the chocolate mint keto chow.
I was wondering why it looked different. I'm gonna say pistachio at first.
Yeah, it's not as light green as light green. Exactly. And it's chocolatey. Yeah. That's where the brown, because there was definitely a twinge of brown, and I was like, ooh, green and brown, but like this looks like chocolate mint, so I'm gonna try it.
Once you know the flavor, it makes perfect sense.
Oh my gosh. That tastes like an Andes.
We don't know what Andes are.
Babe. That is a liquid Andes mint.
Okay, let me try it. Since you talked it up. It's super thick too.
It is super thick because I didn't put as much water into it. Mm-hmm. What about the flavor, first of all?
It's really thick.
Okay, that's not enough.
It's good.
That's not about the flavor.
Well, I'm still thrown off because mine is very non.
Yeah, it's very.
You messed up on it.
It's not messed up on. It was used a different amount of gelatin. So like this one, I used the right amount of gelatin, but I used less water because this is the first one ever that I made in the blender. And in the blender, I couldn't tell how much water I was supposed to pour in. So now I'll be pouring in more. But the flavor of this.
Like the thickness though? Is that perfect for you?
No, this is a little too thick. Okay. Not in a bad way, but like I did not intend for it to be this thick.
Yeah, I thought it was throwing me off for a second. It took me a while to be like,
you kept tipping it up. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I was like, it's not gonna splash all over. I was like, do I have to get it? Because mine is a little.
Let me get the little baby cup so I can show people how thick.
Mine's a super duper liquidy. Like you can see it, and y'all can see it moving. Hers, on the other hand, you could probably.
But what did you think about the flavor?
It's very, very chocolate minty. I like it.
I was gonna say you were.
Well, I like it.
You did say you like it second.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yes. Well, I mean,
so you guys see, that's another thing. It's so thick that like this is a film on the glass. There's actually only this much beverage in there, but like this is like a film on the cup. I'm not mad. Look, I don't know if you'll be able to see how thick this is.
Mm-hmm. It's like paint.
It's it is like no, this is gloopy. Like, this is super gloopy.
Mine, on the other hand,
is liquidy, super.
You can see the liquid.
Oh my god! Like it coats the inside.
That's what it just took me a second.
You guys, it literally looks like paint. I love it. That is so
still
funny.
Drinking it when you're like, what does it taste like? I was like, give it a second.
Let me find everybody.
Very slowly.
Beth, are you here? Good morning, Krista. Let me see. Good morning. Oh, yes, Beth is here.
Good morning, everyone.
Let's see. Chris said, hey, there's the chocolate mint. Yes, it is. Krista said chocolate mint is one of my favorites. It is now one of my favorites.
It's on the list in the lower half below the fruit.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't really do. I forget you don't like chocolate. That makes me so sad.
I mean, it's okay.
Chris said I made some chocolate mint for my daughter this morning, or rather, she's going to swipe it. She always does. Nice. That is nice. You made that knowing in mind. Latania's here, says good morning. Happy Friday, everyone.
You have to keep something in the fridge on.
Kathy says chocolate mint is yummy. Hubby even drinks some and he hates mint. I mean, this tastes like a liquid Andes mint, you guys. This is just one of the favorite ones I have tried.
Between that and chocolate peanut butter.
Yeah, chocolate peanut butter is still my favorite. This has now jumped up to second above chocolate toffee, but I would also be interested in making chocolate toffee with the gelatin and the thicker consistency to see how I feel.
I'd have to say strawberry's mine.
Boys, this is really good. Gail said I'm just not a mint flavor fan of anything. I feel that. Man, I love mint, like gum and everything. It's so good.
Well, I think for me, it was
good morning, Tammy. How you doing? Chris said, chocolate mint paint. No, it's as thick as paint. It really is.
Just put it on the wall.
I could. If I dipped this into a brush, it would stay. Like, yes.
Lick the wall.
Yes. Ew, no. So, Cece said, "Oh snap! Got to try the chocolate mint now." Did you put gelatin in it? Yes, I did. This is a teaspoon of gelatin. So that was the right amount of gelatin, but I did not put enough water in it because I made my keto chow in a blender for the first time. And I poured my boiling water. Like I let the water heat up in the kettle. And so it was hot. It wasn't boiling, but it was hot. And then I poured it in. I poured it up to like the 20-ounce line on the blender. But I think most of that like turned into foam. So like it really like kind of settled after a while. So maybe next time I'll fill it up to like the 24-ounce. And then that way I'll have more liquid. So it'll be thinner. But yes, this is good.
Let's go. I'm going to give it a second. And 3, 2. Mission control. We have liftoff.
I mean, there's still so much just
no, we don't.
sliding back down. That is really good, though. That is.
It's like a swallow. It's like that old school ketchup commercial. You lean on the side of the table, just wait for 30 minutes.
Oh my god, it's so funny. Gigi said I made 3 keto chows last night: s'mores, mocha, and cookies and cream. The cookies and cream was really good too. I haven't tried the mocha. I will be trying that. I'll be trying that next week.
That's another favorite. I think.
For my boy said good morning. I had banana keto chow with gelatin. Wow, it tastes like banana pudding.
That's up there.
With vanilla wafers. Oh, I love banana pudding with vanilla wafers. My sister makes delicious banana pudding.
That changes everything for you.
I know. Maybe I would look. If you made it, I would take a swig, but I wouldn't have an entire banana one. That would just be too much. So. Kathy said chocolate toffee is one of the best ever. Yes, it is delicious. Oh my God, Tanya said only 7 likes. All these people up in here. You're right. Get on the likes. We're at 10 now, but still. Anytime anybody mentions likes, he just points his finger toward the camera as if it does something. Thank you for the reminder, Tanya. Go ahead, everyone. Tanya, I'm going to go ahead and make you the preliminary live favor for being here on time and reminding people to hit the like button. So congratulations. Joe is here. Good morning, Joe.
Oh, Joe's here.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Taking a break from tending to the coop.
I know, right? Exactly. How's that going? I was going to say how are the chickens in winter, but you don't have winter in Florida, so
like
there's that.
Or something. Just live in the wilderness.
Exactly. Take on the road.
Mountain man.
TC said a little more gelatin and you'd have pudding. See, I don't know if I want pudding. I mean, this is really close.
You might as well call it.
I'd still rather it be a beverage, but this is very, very close.
So just coat the spoon.
Yes, Beth said, yes, I'm here, and so many. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. He said, now I'm excited to try the chocolate mint as ice cream. I mean, that's delicious. That is absolutely delicious.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
I was actually thinking about ice cream. I was actually thinking about how to make keto chow ice cream because, like I said, I am committed to do going back to way few total carbs, like 10 total carbs for December. And so I need like a sweet treat. And I was like, oh, keto chow would be really good. Because
that's a smart idea.
It's sweet and I can get a bunch of different flavors.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, but I worried about the beverage component being able to consume it too quickly. But if I turned it into ice cream, it would be definitely more of a dessert experience.
That's another bonus though, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So I'm trying to.
You said it like a negative.
Well, no, I want to have keto chow as my dessert, but I don't want to drink it too quickly and then be like, oh, that was not really fulfilling. So yeah, now I'm going to look into ice cream ways to do that. Perfect. So yeah, let's go. Exactly. Tanya said Autumn Howe's cousin Kim, have not seen her on here in a while. Yeah, ever since school started, she's got to work. So there's that. Mom, how's Kim? I honestly don't know. Mom talks to Kim more than I do. So, but I'm sure she's doing fine. Just working for the man, for the children.
Adjusting as everybody is. If you're teaching, just adjusting on the fly.
Exactly.
This whole school year.
You're right. Linda said, good morning, WAC fam, listening in. I'm glad that you are here, Linda.
Oh, hey, Linda.
Oh, Joe says we're getting an average of 4 eggs a day.
How many chickens?
That's a nice little meal right there. Like beep, beep.
That's definitely more than 4 chickens. You have to have
Joe said we have diet summer. Exactly. Like winter light is what you have. Exactly. So he said, Richard, I only have good ideas. I don't believe
Judging from your kitchen.
I don't believe it.
How many freezers you got? I think that's to judge your IQ.
Yeah.
The more freezers you got.
Exactly. They're correlated. I'm sick. Kathy says chocolate mint butter. I know, right? If I put any more in the blender too much, it'll turn into butter. But that would be good. Then you can really spread it on something.
Exactly.
So. Dr. Watson, internet at work crashed again. No ear hustling today. Yes. Oh no, we don't have the internet. We can't do anything. Guess I'll just go over here.
Basically.
Good to see you. Good to have your full attention, Dr. Watson. I'm glad that you're here.
Adjusting in the current climate.
Oh, perfect. Gail says, Autumn, Joe has a video on how to make keto chow ice cream. Watching right after this. Thank you very much. Joe said 6 chickens. That's amazing.
That's a good ratio. So 4 is an amazing ratio.
I'm so excited about your chickens. Wow. I have no desire to ever want to do that
4
myself.
Eggs a day for 6 chickens? That's a nice number.
Kelly said, good morning. Mom said she's doing well. She asked me to go walking this morning. However, I had to work early. Oh, okay. Well, good. She's still out there doing stuff. You guys, huge news development.
She has to go walking?
Yeah. No. Kim asked Mom to go walking, but Mom had to be at work. So she wouldn't have been able to walk no matter whoever asked. I went shopping yesterday with my Aunt Beverly to get her a laptop. And she just one-off said to me, I need to figure out how to lower my A1C. And I was just like, bells, whistles, bomb explosions. I was like,
flags are waving.
You need to be keto.
There's a gong going off. Cymbals.
Yes. And so Tanya said, glad she's good. Tell her Tanya and the WAC fam said hello. I love that. Tanya and the WAC fam. That is a band right there. Absolutely.
Background singers.
Yes.
We the WAC fam.
I would definitely be in Tanya's background group. Absolutely. So she was just like, I need to figure out how to lower my A1C. And I was just like, I have the answer for you. I was like, you have. I was like, it's keto.
Chosen one. You have found your source.
It is keto. It is just cutting all the sugar and carbs out of your diet. I was like, that is it. I was that is what this diet does. That is what it does. Is it regulates your hormones and your insulin sensitivity and all those things like that.
You know, she was hitting me with it when you were downstairs. You swung home for the second.
Yeah, I had to come home for a second.
What is up with this diet? What's going on? And
yeah.
Tell me about what a keto. And she was looking at our shelves and was like,
she was looking at all the shelves and all the things to buy. She was like, nut butter with seeds in it. I was just like, stop it. I was like, reel it in. Let's just work on a few good swaps. So of course I took her to the grocery store. I took her to Kroger and I bought her things to make taco bowl. So I'm excited because she likes taco bowl.
With the taco bowl. She's
starting off with the taco bowl.
You done started her off in the penthouse.
Yes. So I asked her, I was like, so you have your A1C, you talk to your doctor. I was like, do you have diabetes? And she goes, oh, my doctor says that I'm pre-diabetic. And I was like, all right, let's stop right now. Let's nip it in the bud and reel it back. Okay, let's rein it in.
If you're on a cartoon, this is when you bring the screen down behind her. Exactly. All right, let's explain something. So,
exactly. And there's like animation.
Exactly. I love that. Those are my favorite cartoons.
I absolutely love that. So I was just like, but she's a lot more motivated because her grandmother had to get a limb amputated due to complications of diabetes. And my grandfather, her father, had to get limb amputations due to complications of diabetes. And she was like, I just won't let it happen. It won't be me. And I was like, you're right, Aunt Beverly. It won't be you. Let go, So I was just like, I will do whatever it takes to help you do this. So, so we went to the store and we bought a lot of stuff. And I told her, I was just like, I'll just keep helping you. Like, whatever you need, like, you've got to change the way you eat. So, don't get me wrong. Weight loss is one thing. It's one form of motivation, but like the threat of, serious, disease is another thing. And like, so I'm really excited, that she'll listen.
I think it's perfect. And with her active lifestyle, literally the diet is all, once she changes that, that's going to change everything.
Yep.
It's going to have a cascade effect of awesome.
Of awesome, a cascade effect of awesome. He said, yes, I love it when friends and family come looking to you about keto. Yeah, absolutely. Because I've had other family, like I told my Aunt Beverly, I have other family that is just resigned to die because they're too old and set in their ways. Like, I'd rather give myself all these shots and take all these pills. And I was like, well, if you just like change your diet and stop eating so much sugar, then you could probably get off all that stuff. And he was like, well, I'm an old man set in my ways and this is just the way that it is. And I was just like, really gonna like take these pills and die just because like you want pasta? I just can't. I can't.
Well, that's why Aunt Beverly's situation is amazing, is because she's actively coming to you with eyes wide open now. You're not fighting her. You're like, this is healthy. What are you doing? No. And she's like, wait, what's going on? Let me actually read and write stuff down.
Yeah, and it's affecting her personally. Yeah, exactly. So I'm excited. Kathy said, yay, and Beverly, welcome to the Keto Club. I know, right? Cece said, Richard, what's in your drink? Now, that's just how he is normally. So.
Oh, no, this is s'mores. This is s'mores keto chow. Only very liquidy.
Oh, my gosh. Chris said taco bowl, nothing. First of all, I resent that. Last night we made pizza trays, a bunch of toppings in a glass dish, baked in the oven. Oh my God, that sounds so good.
I'm saying it's like a deep dish.
That does sound delicious. I would love that. Deep dish. Beth said, I went to my doctor yesterday and he raved over my blood work. He was a naysayer to my lifestyle 3 years ago. In my head, I said, in your face, doctor. You're right. I would have been like out of my mouth. I said, in your face, doctor. So there you go. Yes, pizza tray sounds delicious.
Well, I mean, you can say it more eloquently. Just be like, doctor, your face. Skablow!
Yes. He said, I was not really sold on this way of eating until I reversed my type 2 diabetes. I mean, luckily, I am not pre-diabetic. I'm not near diabetes at this point. But I have seen so many other people in the community reverse diabetes. I was just like, hey, there's got to be something to it there, champ.
Well, that's the thing is, I told you the other day, it's like, until you going on anything, doing anything healthy, doing any life-changing thing, it's hard because you don't instantly see the results. So after like a month or two, you're like, what am I doing this for? I might as well just go back to what I was doing. No, this is so much work for no reason. But when you actually see results and you're like, whoa, wait a minute, I'm actually feeling better. I'm walking better. I'm breathing better. I'm like, everything's changing.
And I'm losing weight.
That's when that snowball downhill is like starts getting bigger than you can control, and amazing things happen.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Kelly said that sounds like my aunt. She would rather take pills and insulin. Exactly. Like
it sounds like a lot of our family.
Yeah,
members,
I mean, exactly.
I said, we all know a cousin or an uncle or auntie that's like, I'm stubborn, whatever.
This is life now.
Commercials work.
Exactly. Cece said, Autumn, that's my passion for my family as well. Yeah, I mean, we all know and have people in our family that are overweight and obese. I mean, that is just the nature of what the food industry has forced, made America these days. So
most just don't understand that it can be easy. It's just changing a few options.
Yes,
without
exactly.
Going straight down the same path over and over again.
Exactly. And, and my cousin, my younger cousin has lost a lot of weight. Like she's lost over 100 pounds.
Amazing.
Yeah, exactly. But she did it like, I would say the standard American diet way. Like she just like went pescatarian and probably eating like a low, like fish. Okay. Yeah. Like she stopped eating red meat and stuff like that. Like she probably went the low fat route and she exercises, And I was just like, and that'll work too. I was like, any diet will work if you stick to it, And so as long as she keeps going with that diet or some sort of sustainable version of it, I'm like, good for her. For me personally, that wouldn't work. I needs my fats and I need my satiation. You know what I'm talking about? So for me, keto works. But as long as you stick to whatever path you go down, as long as you stick with that and focus on eating whole foods, either one of them will work. That's all I'm going to say. So
as long as it doesn't mentally challenge you, like you're not fighting with yourself every second of every day on this diet, eventually it should be easier.
Yeah, it should just really become part of your lifestyle. Yeah. He said my wife forced me to join her on this journey. Of course, I had to be stubborn. Maybe one day I'll learn to listen to her more. Yes, learn to listen to your wife. Wives are generally right all the time.
I agree.
Gail said, I guess I'll die from high cholesterol. On Wednesday, I had an e-visit with my doctor, and he badgered me about my high numbers and was trying to press me to take a statin. Nope, was miffed with me because I said no. Absolutely not. I mean, no. Of course, you're not going to die because we all know like the implications of cholesterol on our overall health and what it means and whatnot. But it's just like that's what the standard American medical system would tell you, So I'm just like, thank goodness that we know better so we can do better. You know what I'm saying?
Props to you for being wise enough to actually say no.
Yeah.
Because so many people just be like, you're a doc, you got to be right. Yeah. Just do it. Whatever. Do
exactly.
it. I don't know. Do it.
This is not me telling you not to listen to your doctor. Disclaimer. Yes. This is me telling you to make the choices that you feel are best for you.
Be aware of everything. Do your research yourself, and then you both go to the table with actual knowledge so you can rub off of each other.
Yeah. Kelly said, my aunt keeps saying it's hereditary. Lord Jesus. I know, right? The things we'll tell ourselves so we can keep eating donuts. Like, I mean.
Or cheeseburger.
Or I mean, just most things. Exactly. Kathy said, yeah, I dieted low fat for years, became insulin resistant and started gaining weight, went keto, and the rest is the best. Kathy, you be having these sayings, man, like with the little thingy, the rest is the best. I am here for that.
Flexing on us.
I know, right? Latanya said, yes, I love my keto. Me too. I mean, it's just like, it is just the best way of life. I truly believe this is how people should eat, and for, in terms of how the body works. So
I was just going to say, just based on how the natural body is.
Yes, exactly. TC said a lot of that generation was told by the medical establishment and still told that diabetes is chronic and you have to take medicine all your life. Exactly. Certain type 1. It is like, it is.
Well, when you're already the severity.
Yeah, you're born with it, but but no, not type 2. Exactly. But see, I always thought type 2 diabetes was something you could get and then you had it forever. I didn't even really know that it's just like, oh, wait a minute, you could turn it off. Like you could, like you could not have it anymore. I thought it was just like a tipping point. It's just like, here's diabetes. If you get sick enough, you just get to diabetes and then you flip the switch. Like, I didn't know that it was like, I didn't know it was like a scale of like, oh, I can pull it back and not have diabetes anymore. So exactly. So, Gail said, I know, but it is so stressful to me to the point that I don't want to go anymore. I know, right? Like, I know. I'm not saying find a different doctor.
I was going to say that.
Asterisk, but like do what's best for you. Like it's just.
It shouldn't be combative. Simple as that. You shouldn't be going in and be like, let me go with my sword on, maybe my shield up.
Dr. Wise said, darn internet's back up, back to ear hustling. We appreciate you, Dr. Wise. We know that you do the best that you can. So
I know.
Gail said, in spite that I turned around my A1C, I just want them to get off my back. I know, right? I mean, you should reach out. See, I don't know what 80 Keto's doctor had him do, but 80 Keto also struggles with high cholesterol, and he doesn't struggle with it. I mean, he struggles with like the implications of like having his doctor like tell him that he has high cholesterol. In my opinion, he's healthy as ox, runs miles and miles and miles a day and stuff like that. Healthy. I know, right? So like maybe ask like, what are some strategies he used to be like, back up off me, or maybe it's just a fight that you have to have. I don't know.
I mean, I'm a big believer in there are a lot of doctors.
Man, he said, seems like doctors are just fancy drug dealers. You're right. They be slinging that good stuff.
Feel them out. There's so many out there. Put them against each other. They're like a Travelocity for doctors.
Yes.
You have to just find the one that works best for you.
Chris said, Gail, I know it's stressful, but when someone is doing that, you really need to look them in the eye and calmly explain what they are doing, how what they're doing is making you feel. Exactly. I'd be like, doctor, this is not, like I understand that you are only recommending things that you think are in my best interest, but I've told you multiple times that it does not align with the plan that I have for myself. So you continuing to do this makes me feel some type of way.
Look at you.
That's what I would literally
say back down. Doctor back down after that one.
Thank you.
Roses at you and
Doctor back down. You're right.
So you had me.
Kathy said my doctors say diabetes is incurable. I mean, I'm just so sad. TC said have to get ready for work now. Have a great day, everyone. Bye, TC. I'm so glad that you were here. So let's see. Chris said calmly let Richard explain how what they're doing is totally nuts.
Oh, I will totally do that.
Don't let Richard calmly explain anything.
Like I said, the way see you can always say your feelings in an eloquent way without punching somebody in the nose.
Can you though?
Well, after watching Outlander, I don't know. We might have to go back to swords and shields.
Speaking of that, y'all know I wanted to get to Outlander.
Oh my gosh, did I tee that up?
You did, because I really wanted to talk about Outlander.
I apologize, everybody.
First of all,
that's on me.
We got to the Battle of Culloden. And like this is the season finale of the second episode.
No spoilers.
Well, no, I'm just talking about how they were just ripping and slashing and stabbing and cracking. I was just like, Richard was like, oh my God. I was like, look, I'm not watching this, so tell me when it's over. Like it was so graphic. But in like a really great way. Yeah, like in a really, really interesting way.
That was the most Game of Thrones-ian episode they had so far.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
It was really, really good. And I love just how when they flash back to current times, to their current times and everything. That's your popcorn, sweetheart. That's him eating his popcorn. So this is how obsessed with Outlander I've become. Football was playing in here so that we could watch it because Thursday night football we were watching. But at like 10 o'clock, I took my tablet because we finished this. It was the season 2 finale. And I was like, I got to start with season 3. I got to know what happened. I took my tablet into the bedroom and I watched Netflix on my tablet so that he could watch. That's why
you left so early.
Yes, so that he could watch football out here, and I watched the first episode of Outlander season 3 in the bedroom. I was just like, I've got to know what happens, and I'm so excited. But the thing is, Richard, there are 2 more seasons out there.
I'm aware of that.
Like already made. Like I want to see them. Like how do we see them? How many dollars a stars? Oh, so. I mean, I'm so excited already. Gail said, I've been through 3 doctors in less than 2 years. Ooh, conventional medicine doctors. This one the other day is a nurse and I'm between doctors again. Every doc has left and I have to look for another one. Oh man, that's crazy. I know, right? Cece said, the last time I went to my doctor in May, she never acknowledged that I had lost 70 pounds, but she just said that I needed to get my BMI down? Are you serious? She didn't even acknowledge that you lost 70 pounds?
She also said it was rehearsed.
Like, she said it seemed so rehearsed. Like, they just don't have any. I mean, that's ridiculous, man. Doctors, I only have I pretty much only go to my gastroenterologist. I can't tell you the last time I've been to my PCP, which don't get me wrong, the lady is really nice, but she doesn't really help me with anything. Yeah, like my gastroenterologist that I see for my Crohn's disease, she's like my biggest cheerleader. So I'd be liking to go to her. She's like, you're doing so good. Just keep it up. Let me know how you feel.
Basically, a specialist is better.
Is my like the specialist is the doctor that I go to. That I go to.
Screw the general.
Exactly. I mean, that's pretty much. Good morning, Mookie. I'm glad that you're here. I haven't said your name in a long time. I'm glad that you're here. So,
hey, Mookie.
Chris said that you down with PCP.
Mookie.
Yeah, you know me, Chris. Yes, I am. Well, I'm actually not down. I need to go see her. I haven't seen her at all this year. I think I saw her like 2 or 3 years ago.
PCP?
Primary care physician.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That means something.
I got a yellow dollar sign. I'm demonetized once again.
So. A disclaimer on that one.
Exactly.
Chris,
exactly. So I should go see her, but I mean, I go see my other doctor regularly enough. So, meeting, D says meeting at 10:15. Don't. I'm sure there's more words coming on to that. But yeah, so today is another busy day. We're going to go grocery shopping. And today is exciting because we're going Thanksgiving shopping. This is getting all the stuff that we're going to be making for Thanksgiving dinner. So even though we're buying all of this, Velveeta. Yeah, it's him. Because I'm not buying nothing for Thanksgiving.
When we say we.
Look, I'll go to McDonald's on Thanksgiving, okay? Like,
what?
Look, I'm just saying, I'm not cooking. I'm not cooking anything. So if it turned out that nobody in my family was making anything, I would just order a Thanksgiving pizza. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not cooking. Oh my God. I don't ever need that sort of food enough to cook it myself. You know, I'm having Thanksgiving taco tray. You know what I'm saying? But
okay, well, that's better than Thanksgiving McDonald's.
Turns out Amber is cooking. Richard is cooking. My Aunt Beverly might throw something together. And Grandmama / Aunt Diane are going to be cooking. Like,
well, let's say I'm not doing that a massive thing.
So many places for us to go take our to-go plates and get stuff. I am so excited.
You're so cute.
Yes. So, like, it was. So, yeah, I'm excited for Thanksgiving coming up. I'm also excited for December. I'm excited to get back on track.
So you're just excited all the way.
I'm excited to get back on track. Knowing, see, here's the type of person I am. Part of me is like, Autumn, if you're excited to get back on track, just get back on track right now. Like, there's no reason. Start today, you know? But then I'm like, skirt. Realistically, I know that like the time between now and Thanksgiving, all I'm going to do is be disappointing myself if I gave myself those goals.
And know that these are actual personalities in her mind fighting.
They are. They really are. So I'm just like, you know what? Better for my sanity to just like agree to go, to get back on track after Thanksgiving. But I'm looking forward to that, so that's what, but in the meantime, do you know what my, bargain has been? It's like, okay, you're going to be having these yellow days up to Thanksgiving, but you're going to be exercising though. And so I have been exercising every day and I'm really proud of that.
Yes, yeah.
Not necessarily proud of my eating, but this is where we are. It's still yellow. You know what I'm saying?
So cute.
So yesterday was also one of those days. It was like a bottomless pit sort of day where I was just like, you know what? I want this. And this, and this, and probably 3 of these, and some more.
Wait, what was all of this?
Yeah, you didn't see it.
Oh my
God. You just, because you don't pay attention. If you want to be somebody. Like, I mean, he just does not pay attention to me, you guys. So I do sneak. And sometimes I'll be like, I'm just going to set this right here to see if we're just going to say anything. You never do. So, because you just don't be paying attention,
Cute.
So, but I am also proud because yesterday I did track. I didn't be like, okay, so my normal meal prep was 2,500 calories, but seeing as I had this, and this, and this, and this, I did about 5,000 yesterday, which is honestly not that bad.
Not really.
Not that bad considering, baby, I gave you some ice cream yesterday. Am I supposed to be having ice cream on a Thursday? Then you didn't think anything about like, oh, she's having ice cream on a Thursday. That's interesting.
I was watching the game.
Exactly. See, he doesn't put it together. You guys, we had Rebel Snickerdoodle ice cream. Has anybody ever had that? It was really, really good. Like it was very cinnamony, first of all, but then it had like little mini like Snickerdoodle cookie dough chunks in it. It was very good. I really had no expectations for it. Really I was like, well, today's a yellow day. I want ice cream. Let me just pick one of these. But I was just like, Wow, that actually turned out to be really good. So he said, I'm so tired of the typical Thanksgiving menus. This year we were having prime rib to celebrate Steaksgiving. You're my hero, Heath. You're my hero.
Well, I had steak yesterday.
See, Cece said that pork butt. I listened to the replay from yesterday and I was cracking up. Yeah, what are you making that tomorrow, right? It still has a whole other day.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Food. No, I'm just making a traditional Thanksgiving meal, just turkey. I'm gonna roast the turkey, just mac and cheese, I think. Turkey, mac and cheese, and we're getting everything else from everybody else.
Mookie says, I've been in hiding, incubating a human. Are you with child?
No, that's not what that means.
That's what that means. You're like no, I think that means growing.
That is what that means.
Oh my God, I'm so excited for you. If you're excited, see,
how many humans are you incubating?
I never put my emotions onto like a pregnant woman. I'm like, if this is what you want, congratulations. If it's not, you do whatever you need to do, girl.
Like, your emotions.
I mean, yeah, because I'm just like, I'm so happy for you. But like,
neutral, man.
I am. Aha, you are having a child. That is a fact that you have stated to me. I always say, what are your feelings off of it? And they're like, I'm so excited. I'm like, oh, good, I'm excited for you. But I'm not the first one to be like, I'm so happy for you, because I'd be like, oh, girl. But that's just me.
Be fun.
It is going to be great.
Interesting.
Mom said, hey, y'all, Autumn shared her keto bars with me. Who would have thought? Yes, they were not keto bars. They were Kiss My Keto bars, and they were delicious. And I was not going to share them, but she asked. My mom was like, Autumn, do you have any bars you could give me? And I'm like, damn, I definitely was not going to give them to you, but I did say I wanted to get them out of the house, so I'm going to give them to you. So Gail said, I want some Rebel Vanilla to have with my niche cookie. Ooh, from the swag bag. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Chris said intubating is something different. Yes, it is. Mookie said, yes, I'm having a baby. That's amazing. If you're happy, girl, I'm so happy for you. Whatever feelings you have, valid, whatever they are. So
exactly.
Chris said, am I allowed to be excited? Are we doing that? Exactly. Like, however you feel, I respect it. Okay. I acknowledge your feelings about this entire experience. Okay. So that being said, I stepped on the scale today, 183.4. To be honest, I was like, oh, 3.2, I'll take it. I'll go right back to where I was, because them 5K calories though. So, I'm just, like I said, meeting myself where I am, having some yellow days, but mostly just worried, focusing on exercising, so I'm going to be doing that up until Thanksgiving. But after Thanksgiving, woo, I am 10 carbs. 10 carbs up until Christmas. 10 carbs a day up until Christmas on my eating day. Oh my God, Mookie said, yes, I'm excited. It's my first. Well, that's huge. I'm so excited for you. That's crazy. I know. Yay. That is so great for you. Tanya said, that is amazing, Mookie. You're going to love it. I trust Tanya, okay? I don't know anything about child rearing, all right? So it is going to be your own unique experience. You know what I'm saying, girl? That's all I'm saying.
Talking to my sister yesterday with her 3 months.
She was talking about running out of food. She's got 3, 7 to 6 to 11-year-olds.
I think it's 10, 8, 6.
Yeah, and they're just hungry children, and they're in the house all day.
Well, I think it's everybody, right?
Yeah,
everybody with children understand. It's especially when they around that before teenage, right in that area.
They're in that big kid. They're just big kids. Yeah, so that's crazy. So Cece said, oh, shoot, I missed the weight. Yeah, I just plus 3.2, but I don't care because I've been doing really yellow with my eating lately, but I've been exercising, which makes me feel really good. Joey's here. Hello, Joey. I'm so glad to see you. Jumped on right at the end. Dr. Watt said, I tried the fat bar from the swag bag. I really wanted to love it because it was apple cinnamon. Yeah, fat bars are just like gooey.
In the keto box.
They're really faint. Yeah, they're just really faint, and
I like them, but they don't punch you in the face.
He loves subtle flavors. And to me, they're just food to chew. They're tier 3s for me, but So Joey said, how are y'all doing? Oh, we're doing great. Don't get me started with all these questions when it's time to go. But yeah, we're doing great. Just looking forward to the weekend, looking forward to football, looking forward to Thanksgiving. Looking forward to Outlander. I'm probably gonna.
Was the first time I've ever seen her ignore football to watch something else.
I mean, I just had.
And we missed the first. 30 minutes
of it anyways, because I was watching Outlander.
Yeah. Watch it. He's like, okay.
First of all, he was asleep the whole time. So don't let him make you think he was sitting there twiddling his thumbs, waiting to watch football. He was asleep.
Was actively engaged until we're missing the...
No. So Outlander, sing me a song. Yeah, he was just like, no. We finished.
I remember when you gear up all day for it.
Yes. Can we change it? So, yeah, I'm. My plan is to finish it before Thanksgiving. So I'll have like maybe 2 episodes a day. You know. So I'm excited. Everyone have a great day. We will talk to you tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. I'm going to go finish my liquid Andes mint. These are delicious, Chris. Winner. Talk to you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my goodness. Bye, everybody. You are